happy about that I finally got a replacement. Alright, so off screen, I took a long time, but we got Scyther evolved into Scizor. Thank you guys, those of you who are in the Discord who are helping me because it was an issue. Apparently the one 3DS I have doesn't have a good infrared, or it's broken or something, because it would not let me trade between my 3DSs. So I had to actually get my 2DS and use that, and I had to actually go to a different side of the room so it would register. When I had them next to each other, they would not. I don't know. It was weird, but it took a lot of tries. But thank you guys for helping me with that, especially Stargazing Fool. I really do appreciate it. So we finally have Scizor, which is awesome. And this is the team with the exception of Goober, who is our HM slave. But I can show you what we've got so far if you haven't been here. We've got Gunter, our Empoleon. He's beautiful. Garbage Boy, Driftblim, Buzzcut, our Scizor, Gabite, which is Left Shark, and Hertz, which is our Rotom, and then Bibarel is our HM slave. But I'll go to the PC so you can see the other member of our squad. Alright. Solus, our Houndoom. So there's our other Mon. So this is the team we're working with right now. You guys said I need Bibarel because we need strength, I think? Yeah. And then Buzzcut has Rock Smash, although so does Bibarel, so we might be removing Rock Smash, but right now we're just leaving it, so. Anyway, I'm not sure where to go. I don't remember where we were going. So if you guys do, that'd be really handy. Be super handy. Because we have to go through a cave. That's all I know. I am also so glad HMs are no longer a thing. HMs are the bane of my existence. You forget how much of a pain in the butt they are until you replay these older generations. But they're a pain in the butt. Did I fight you? I think I fought you. Yeah. Oh no, you give me a TM. No, please stop. Please stop talking to me. Please. Please. Thank you. I think it's over here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Yeah. This is where we're going, right? Yeah. We have 6 badges. Yep, this is where we're going because we need strength. So we also, you guys said, need a defog, but I'm not gonna bother with it because we would have to get another Pokemon out and I really don't want to. So heading towards the 7th gym. Machop. Machop's so skinny. Also, level 16, really? Empoleon's like, you're not even worth fighting, dude. Go this way. Defog is optional. Did we buy Repel? I believe I have some. I don't know how many I've left because I used some last time, I think. Empoleon is terrifying and I love him. I love him so much. I want to get a Piplup for my desk so that Piplup can sleep beside Charmander. This is what I want in my life. That's not where repels are. Are they in medicine? No, maybe they are in regular items. Yeah, I think they are. Hold on. I know I have some. Wait. No, that's only fleeing. Okay. We got max repel. Thought I had some supers. Yeah, there we go. We have a bunch, so we're good. I'll say that and then we'll use them all, but we have a few. Hey, Spawn. We evolved your Scyther. There she is. She's now a Scizor. Ultra Ball. Might have to go down there. Or there. Oh, this is the never-ending... Oh, there's a thing. Never ends. Okay, we'll go down here. Break it. Curious about starters for Gen 8. Yeah, I have no idea. I am excited, though. I hope they don't screw the fire starter up. Just saying. Didn't like the last 2 fire starters in 6 and 7, so come on, Game Freak. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Go up here. Well, there's more stuff down there, though. Use that. We're gonna use all the repels. Just you wait. Won't know till probably nearer to the end of the year. You think? Or do you think they'll do something around E3 time? Could go either way. A revive, okay. Oh, there's something good down there. I might want it. It might also be trash. We're gonna find out. Gunter! I love Gunter. Gunter's best boy. Max Elixir. Oh. Hello. Light clay? What does that do? I know soft sand increases ground type moves, powers them up. Like clay extends the duration of barrier like light screen. Okay, well I'm not gonna use that. Might put soft sand on Left Shark though, because Left Shark has Earthquake. I don't know if Left Shark has any other ground moves though. No, summary. There we go. Just Earthquake. Okay. Also have the experience share on Left Shark, because Left Shark is kind of bad in terms of levels. So... They might do starters around E3. Probably more details rolling out over the following months. Could be. This is the only room where you can catch Phoebus. Oh. Wait, now how do I... Something there. No, not soft sand. Gonna have to buy more repels after this. Won't get new main games until around holiday season next year, so I doubt we'll get any real info this year. Oh, did they say it was gonna be holiday season, or is that just speculation? Litten is cute, Incineroar is just weird. Yeah. Yeah, when they first announced the 3, I was all for Litten. I was so excited. And then I saw the final evolutions and was like, well, just kidding. So then I ended up going with Popplio. Popplio has a great final evolution. There was somebody that said that they stopped watching the Let's Play because I chose Popplio instead of Rowlet, and I was like, okay, well, you do that, sir. Never melt ice. Okay. Okay. I don't... Is there anything else in here? They've been releasing the games for the last few gens around November, so that would make sense. Yeah, that's true. They said second quarter. Gotcha. That salty viewer, I know. Ooh, snow. I know, people get so butthurt when it comes to Pokemon. It's ridiculous. They get so mad. Just like, okay, well, you get mad. Have a nice day. You can have ice Pokemon, because that would be a pain. I do like how she has a, like a coat on, though, because it's cold. Nice touch, Game Freak. Hey, Game Tier. I don't get how someone could get that salty about someone choosing a starter Pokemon. I don't know, but people get super salty about everything. When it comes to Pokemon. I was hoping that would do more. Empoleon doesn't have a lot to work with here. Against Golduck. Let's see how much Surf does before we swap out, which we might end up doing. Okay, well, you disable that. I don't care. Anyone who doesn't start with Dratini should quit Pokemon. Left Shark, you need to level. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. I'll switch Buzzcut in. And probably put Buzzcut out front, honestly. Get the experience. Well, sucks for you, because I am not part flying anymore. Nice. Might level? Ah, so close. So close. Well, you know, Rapidash doesn't really fit in here, but okay. Can you not? What? Fuck you and your critical hit. Bitch. Next month they're giving away Shiny Zygarde. That's always so awkward, though. When you have to go in and be like, can I please have this? I'm not going to buy anything. I just really want the code for the Pokemon this month. But I don't know. Please, I don't want to pre-order. Please, I don't want to pre-order Pops. I don't want to pre-order this game that I have no interest in. Please just let me have my Pokemon code so I can leave. Ooh, rude lady. Psh. I just need to find a Pokemon Center. That's really all I want. I'm stuck in the snow. Why did they make this a thing? Your GameStop doesn't ask you for anything, they just give you the code. Well, see, there's always a question. Because sometimes they'll just be like, oh yeah, here you go. And then other times it's like, hey, would you like to pre-order all of these games that are coming out? And I'm like, please, no. Please just let me leave. There's no Pokemon Center near here, just a rest stop. Oh, jeez. Well, we're screwed. Suck it, Banana Beard. Banana Beard, the fruit pirate. He does have a banana beard. Have some wind. I hope the rest stop is soon. Ooh, this might be it. Ooh. A little lodge, which is exactly what we need. Yes. We live. Some jams going on in this house. That's great. Thank you for telling me about Thick Fat. Thanks for that. Tropius is one of your favorite Pokemon. It was released in Gen 3. I like Tropius for, I use Tropius a lot in X for shiny hunting because of Sweet Scent. And it can fly, which is really nice. What is this music? Remember spending ages trying to find Sneasel so you could get the national dex? Well, I found a Sneasel. This is gonna be great for Buzzcut leveling up. Nice. Come on, Left Shark. Ah, Left Shark. You can catch it in the marsh, I think, Tropius. I just don't like sinking all the time. Can we not sink? Please? Snover. I didn't know he existed this far back. Stop hailing. Don't appreciate it. This gen introduced Snover. Gotcha. Hi, Sneasel. Well. Snover looks cross-eyed. Snow Runt. I love Snow Runt. It's a little ice Dorito. You can't get those trainers until you get rock climb in the 7th badge. Oh, okay. Ambipom looks like it has 2 udders. And it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Kind of freaking me out a little bit. Rude. Stop hitting me with your udders. I don't appreciate it. Frostlass is weirdly elegant, though. Yeah. I do like Frostlass. But Ice Dorito, so cute. Porygon 2. Come on, Scizor. Left Shark, I need you to start leveling. So we can't get those other trainers yet. So I guess we'll just heal up and then keep going. Glalie is kind of creepy. It looks like the moon from Majora's Mask. Which is terrifying. Hello, would you like to fight? Mr. Mime. Great. I think Bug is good against Psychic. Oh, you dick. Ugh. What even is this? I don't know what this is. What are you? Is it ghost? Can you not burn my bug, please? It's ghost type? Dang it. Well, I guess wing attack's probably your best bet. That's not gonna do much. I might have to get Rotom out here. The evolution of Duskull. Okay. It looks like a mummy with grabby hands. Which I don't appreciate. Don't appreciate. It's the second evolution. Oh, Duskull has 2 evolutions? He's very bulky. It seems like it. I don't think he wants to give me a hug. I think he wants to grab my areas that he shouldn't be grabbing. Hi, Cat. Thank you for the host, Cat. I wasn't sure if that was an auto host or not. I didn't know if you were actually here. Alright, send your stupid Mr. Mime back out. You did do it like a sneaky beaky, it's true. Alright, you fucker. Eat bug. Dusclops know you may only grab with permission. It's true. Dusclops does not care. Hyrule Warriors is great. Oh yeah, how was Hyrule Warriors? Cat, did you enjoy it? I kind of peeked in a little bit, but I didn't stay too long because I rendered like 10 episodes of Stardew Valley. Because I didn't do last week's, so I cut those up, rendered them, and then cut up this week's and rendered them. So I was a busy bee today. Enjoyed destroying everything. I generally because Shy Guy wanted company to the vet. Aw. Well, I hope everything went okay. How dare you! I don't know what they have. Proxy doesn't know when to shut up. Proxy is what? Rude. Rude, Scyther? You should ask before scissoring someone? Proxy is basically Navi. Oh. It's been a long time since we've played a Hyrule Warriors. We had it for Wii U. Eco and I did, and we played a little bit of it. Linkle's your favorite to play as? Now I gotta go heal again. Rude. Snover. I like his cry. Yes, I get that it's hailing. Thank you. I'm trying to see if there's anything over to the left before... Okay, there's not. So we can move on. Which took more time, in your opinion, when you were doing YouTube versus full-time or now? What took more time? Whoa. Maylene. Is that the person I escorted? Hi, I'm going to Snow Point, yes. Okay. I'm used to the cold because I go barefoot and lightly dressed. You're gonna get frostbite and have your feet fall off, so I would suggest that you put shoes on. What was the point of that? As for time, it's hard to really say because when I was just doing YouTube, I wasn't really streaming that much. I would only stream about 3 hours a week. Whereas now, I stream a lot. And I still am doing, like, I'm still working with YouTube. So now I think is a lot more, it's taking a lot more of my time to do both than it was when I was just doing YouTube. But YouTube, financially, if I were still doing just YouTube, I would not, I mean, we would survive because Eco has a, you know, he has a normal job, quote unquote, but we would be hurting a lot more because YouTube just isn't really viable for a small channel. I mean, even for extra income, there's a lot of other things that you could do for extra income, especially with all the changes YouTube is making now to really kind of shove creators out, which is what I think they're trying to do. I think they're trying to push creators out so that they can just kind of transition into a more Netflix kind of platform. That's just my theory, because they are doing a lot. They're pulling a lot of shit right now. So honestly, it wouldn't really be viable to do YouTube full-time at this stage, unless you have, you know, unless you're getting a lot of views, and even still, it's a lot of work for what could be nothing, you know, if you get a copyright claim or if you get demonetized, you know, and now they're not pushing our videos out to people, and the sub boxes are fucked up, and it's very hard. I mean, the big guys are hurting. So I'm talking people who have like hundreds of thousands of subs are hurting, let alone me. So Twitch has been kind of like the saving, like has saved, I think, a lot of people who are doing YouTube full time. So Maylene, please don't be reckless. Hi, Altrustication. YouTube doesn't pay shit. It's true. It's very true. Markiplier is moving slowly onto Twitch more, so that should tell you something. Yeah, a lot of people are. Not to give people an unrealistic expectation, because it's not easy to make it on Twitch, especially if you're starting from nothing. You know, if you have a little bit of a YouTube following, like, that's really helpful. But even still, like, I'm pushing 16,000 subs on YouTube, and I have less than 3,000 followers on Twitch, so that shows you how hard it is to get people to follow you to a different platform. Which is why I would get frustrated when people would say, oh, well, YouTube sucks, just go to VidMe. I'm like, nobody's gonna follow me to VidMe. I can't get people to follow me to Twitch. Like, people aren't gonna follow me to VidMe. And now VidMe is dead, so, you know. which we kind of foresaw anyway. But yeah, I would say that now it takes more time. If I didn't do anything with YouTube, if I just did nothing with YouTube, I would have way more free time. Because with a stream, it's like you stream and that's how much time it takes you. So if I stream for 5 hours, that took me 5 hours. That's it. Done. Aside from highlighting, which does take a little bit of time because, you know, I like to hack off the beginning and hack off the end so that people who miss the stream can still enjoy it if they want to later on. So I do highlight everything so it doesn't get deleted. So there is that. And then I have been doing not elaborate thumbnails, but just, you know, a little bit with my thumbnails. So, I mean, it does take a little bit of time, but post-stream, I don't have too much to do. More of it comes into like making the stream look good, so like layouts, making sure that everything's working, like tech issues, that stuff takes a lot of time. Making sure your drivers are updated, screwing around with tech and all that takes more time, but streaming in itself doesn't. Whereas YouTube, I have to record the footage, then I have to edit my audio, then I have to edit the entire video. So you're looking at a lot more time per project, I guess you could say, or per episode, if I'm doing it for YouTube. Even just cutting up Stardew Valley, I'm still trying to cut it in a way that makes sense. So I'm not just going every hour making a cut. I'm kind of like doing it by a couple days and then I'll cut. Plus, then you have rendering time, which is usually for me about the length of the video. It's probably less than that, actually. I'm fortunate in that because of how much like RAM and stuff that I have. Whereas other people, it takes a longer time for them to render stuff. For me, it's probably, I don't know, maybe 2/3 the length. Something like that. Could be less. It really depends on how crazy it is. Like Stardew doesn't take too long to render, but something else would, so like a bigger project would. So that takes time, and then making the thumbnails takes a long time for me, and then writing up descriptions and tagging takes forever. So all that stuff takes a lot longer. Oh shoot, this is a trainer battle. Was not paying attention. So yeah, I would say more time. Like I said, if I just like gave up YouTube, then I would have a lot more free time, but I'm not really ready to do that at this point. It's really hard because when you create something from the ground up by yourself, it's really hard to let that thing go. So I'm still going with it, even though it's not really financially helping me at all. Like, streaming is way better for me. I mean, exceedingly better in that department. Vomit. Now I gotta look back. Paid YouTube Red for one series, never again. Screw YouTube, says Cat. Yeah, Cat moved pretty much mostly to Twitch and then just does more archives. I do still record separate stuff for YouTube. And then we have DTGA, which is another, you know, that's more time as well. So because of that, I'm definitely busier now than when I was just doing YouTube and streaming three hours a week. But yeah, I have a lot less time to record for YouTube, which is why I'm so behind on stuff. And like, people keep wanting me to do Pokemon Ultra Moon, and then, you know, they want me to do Marchante, and then they're complaining because stuff is like, they don't watch the Twitch VODs because they don't like Twitch or they don't like streaming or whatever it is, which is kind of disheartening for me because it's like, YouTube is really pushing us away, you know? We're fighting against so much shit right now. And streaming has been that thing that's really helped a lot of us. Like, I think a lot of smaller channels would probably be gone if it weren't for Twitch, or Mixer even, or wherever people are going, or Patreon, or however, you know, people are getting their funding. But yeah, YouTube by itself is just not, it's not gonna cut it. If you could survive on just YouTube, would you prefer that, or do you enjoy streaming? I did not enjoy streaming when I first started streaming, honestly. It was a lot harder for me to be live than it was for me to be recorded, because I could edit stuff, and I'm a perfectionist, so I get caught up in editing. Whereas with a stream, I can't go, you know, I should have edited, like, I can't edit out stuff when I'm streaming. So if it takes me a while to beat a boss or something, I can't just edit that out. You know, I have to stick it through. And just like little imperfections, I can't edit them out or fix them. Like audio, I can't make as pristine as I could if I were editing and stuff like that. So that's more of the frustration. But now that I've done it and I've kind of gotten used to it, I do like it a lot more than I did when I first started. Like when I very first started, it was a slog every week to do it. Oh shit, I thought ground was good against ice, must be the other way around. It was really hard to do every day, but it was every week, I mean, but I committed to it, and I eventually got used to it, and now it's a lot better than it was back then. Now the frustration comes more from how well, you know, the stream's doing, because now this is more my focus, so you gotta think about that. Whereas in the beginning, it was more like just getting over streaming by itself. Now it's like, how do you grow, as opposed to how do I become comfortable? Heard a lot of YouTubers talking of transferring to Twitch. Yeah, because it's just not, you put so much time and effort and money and everything into YouTube. Like some of these guys who do crazy productions, especially, it ends up not being worth it. So I'm not surprised, and I've seen that as well. I'm not too sure if I should do YouTube in the future. If you're strictly going to do it just as a hobby and you have no interest in growing or setting goals for yourself, then I would encourage you to do it. But if you are trying to do it in the hopes of it becoming a job or a viable source of income, I would steer you away. And that's my honest opinion. And I don't want to discourage anybody, but I need to be real about it, because I think that there's so much false information out there, and people don't, I mean, people are kind of talking about it a little bit more now, but ooh, a spell tag. Can you heal me though? Could you heal me though, ma'am? Fine. You know, I want to encourage people to do anything that they want to do, you know, follow your dreams and all that. I do believe in that, but at the same time, is this the way I'm supposed to go? At the same time, I want to be honest, and yeah, so if you're trying to get into YouTube now, swine up my baby, then I would say only if you're going to do it as a hobby, like total hobby. You have no desire to grow or get anywhere, because I don't think it's possible anymore. I think when I started, it was possible, but I don't believe that anymore, just because of the way that things have gone. You're right, it's not easy on Twitch either. Partnership has a super high bar. I totally agree with that. At the same time, we have affiliate now, and with affiliate, it's so much easier to obtain than partnership. And with affiliate, at least for me, like, fan funding on Twitch is everything. Also, we're definitely screwed in this battle. I did not want to fight this guy. Fan funding is pretty much everything. You don't really have that on YouTube as much because I think more kids watch YouTube. That's more where the viewership is coming from. But I think, like, that's not great support with ad revenue and all that because of the way that YouTube is. So you don't need, my point is you don't need to be partnered to actually make money on Twitch, you know? Which is nice. Because if you did, we'd be screwed. Because, yeah, it is hard to get partnered, but you don't need to be partnered. And I think affiliate is a lot easier to get, is a lot easier to achieve. Just get me through this battle. I followed you to Twitch. Aw, thank you, Theron. And everybody who did. Stargazing. Because I do appreciate it. It's awesome. It's a lot of people won't. I've had people message me and tell me they hate Twitch and they won't. Like, they won't watch. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Never even heard of VidMate? Yeah, it did not gain traction. I see people who stream daily who get 5 or 6 viewers max. Yeah, it's rough. It's very rough to start out. So yeah, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy for Twitch. But I will say that at least with Twitch, you kind of know, because Twitch is they're very open with us, and they tell us when things are going wrong, when they're changing things. We get emails about it. I feel like they listen to us, whereas YouTube, it's just like, we're doing this thing, and everybody's like, no, that's a stupid idea. Case in point, the sub box. They're not going to be ordering it chronologically anymore. They're going to decide what you want to watch and show you that, basically, in your sub box. And everybody's like, no, this is stupid. And they're like, well, this is what we're doing, so. Like, I don't think YouTube gives a shit about its creators at all. So, at least with Twitch, I think that they do. Please don't fight me. I really just want to get healed, please. Please. I am stuck in a snowstorm for the rest of my life. Most YouTubers I watch do pre-recorded videos. Only a handful actually stream. Once got 1 cent from YouTube. I got a cent from Nintendo. And that's like all the time, or every month. Not even every month. A few months because of Splatoon. It's a shame too because there's value in the edited shorter videos than just watching a whole stream on demand if you missed it. Yeah, I know, and I agree, Lacius. I like editing. If that wasn't evident in the montage that I made from last year, I do really enjoy editing, and I would really like to get better, but I do not have time. And again, I'm not getting as much of a return on that time, if that makes sense. Because time is a currency in itself. And if I'm spending a ton of time editing everything, I'm not going to have that time to stream or make the stream better. So I have to constantly be thinking about that. About where I want to put my time and what's worth it and what isn't. And honestly, YouTube just isn't. Like, I used to post videos, you guys know, I used to post videos like once or twice a day that were edited. And that's where all my time went. And it's just, I can't do that anymore because seriously what I get from YouTube is not good. And my views have been down, probably because YouTube isn't pushing my videos. Because I've had people say they didn't see my videos at all they didn't see them in their sub box. So I don't think YouTube is pushing them. And with so many creators, unless somebody's looking for you specifically, you know, your videos might even go unnoticed. And then some people are put off by the fact that a lot of them are streams lately. So it's, you know. I don't know if I went in here. I don't think I did. Yeah, it is. It is that, Lacius. It's a lot of work to upload videos for a company that doesn't give a shit about you. What? Ooh, did you drop it right behind your house? Because I swear I saw something behind your house. That'd be super helpful. Wow, thanks. I could return this, but apparently I'm not going to. Because I'm terrible. Here, you want to fight me? Would you like to fight? Ma'am? Ma'am, please stop skiing away. Ma'am? Please stop skiing away. Since Twitch has VODs now, having a dedicated YouTube-like site for Twitch would just be redundant. Yeah. Yeah. Only go on YouTube for a handful of channels. Yeah, I haven't been watching as much YouTube either because I think that a lot of creators are getting disheartened. Because it is frustrating when you're just hammering at something over and over and you're just getting shit on, essentially. I mean, I know if that were the only thing I were doing right now and I wasn't seeing growth, I was seeing lower views, I was seeing lower money and all that, it's disheartening. And then to be like, to hear all the stuff about the sub boxes and the fact that they're not pushing videos out to people and the fact that they're making stricter copyright problems, like it's going to be easier now for people to claim your videos. It's just like one thing after another. I would be super depressed if that's the only thing that I had going for me, because it's just not, it's not livable, you know? For some people, it still is, and that's great. But it's not for me personally. And I don't know, even if I were doing really well on YouTube, I'd be scared. If that were the only thing I had going, I'd be a little scared. Because it feels like it's gonna implode. You know? At least for me. And maybe I'm just pessimistic. But to me, it feels like it's just going to... shit's gonna go down. You know? If I were a YouTuber, I'd probably finish up whatever series I had left going and try to move over to Twitch with hopefully a good chunk of my YouTube squad. Yeah, I keep hoping people will come over. But... they don't. Unfortunately. Find YouTube streams so toxic. Yeah, the comment sections in YouTube streams are like nasty. I'd sooner do YouTube as a hobby. It's not the direction I want for my career. Well, if you're only doing it for a hobby and you're just doing it to maybe get some experience or, you know, try something out, then I would say go for it, because it is a good experience for you to feel comfortable. You kind of get some confidence when you start doing something like that. But I would not expect it to turn into anything, honestly, at this point. I just wouldn't. Like, speaking honestly and realistically. Hey, Civil. I'm a little behind in chat, but hello. I was watching a bigger channel. They were streaming A Way Out and so many spoilers and rude people. Yeah, I haven't seen many YouTube streams, but the ones I have seen were pretty toxic. And again, I think it's because there's a lot of kids. You know, maybe that's just me being old. There's plenty of rude adults, but it seems to me like a lot of hate comes from kids, at least from the hate that I've gotten, and you can kind of tell in the way that they word it, you know? But yeah, I streamed on YouTube one time, and I did not like it. It put me off of streaming for quite a while before I finally tried Twitch. And yeah, I've been on Twitch ever since. So is flying good against fighting? Thought so. We are currently in Siberia. Yeah, affiliate isn't bad. And again, it all really comes down to viewers who are supporting you, honestly. Like, if you have, even if you have a really tiny stream, if you have really awesome viewers who support you, that it doesn't matter if you're a partner or not on Twitch. And Kat and I are both very fortunate that we do have amazing viewers who can do that. I mean, not everybody can do that. We don't expect anybody to be able to. But those who can, we really appreciate, because it keeps everything going, you know? But yeah, neither of us are partnered. And neither of us have the viewership that they want for partnership yet. But we're still doing pretty well. And we're pretty, you know, we're both really pleased. Because it's been such a more pleasant experience than YouTube. And I don't feel like I'm fighting Twitch all the time. Like, I don't always understand how to grow, which can be frustrating, but I don't feel like the company is against me. Where I kind of feel like that with YouTube. On YouTube, donating is harder to find. Yeah, and plus they take a percentage of it on YouTube. Never understood why people hate Twitch. It's just a more developed version of YouTube and more helpful towards the streamer. It's because it's different, I think. I think people don't like different. Is Curly a psychic? Oh well, it worked. Wing attack worked, it's fine. But yeah, like, a lot of people don't like change. They know YouTube, that's where they're comfortable. So they don't want to learn a new platform, which kind of sucks, but it's the way it is. That's my guess anyway, of why people are like, oh, I hate Twitch. Because I don't really think they've actually used it. I think they just think they'll hate it. They don't want to give it a try, basically. But I found this channel looking for a Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play with a female main character. Hey, I'll take it. Oh man, I love Mass Effect so much. I want to play the originals again. Makes me happy. First time I've heard of someone joining because of Andromeda. I think that a lot of people did. Or not, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I think some people did, because for a while I was kind of beating myself because I was like, I shouldn't have done Mass Effect Andromeda. Everybody hated it. It didn't do very well. It didn't grow the channel. Oh, dang it. Bunny Airy must be normal. Shit. I was kind of berating myself for doing it for so long, but there are a handful of people who really loved it. And, even on YouTube, there are some people who really liked it. So, and I had a good time with it. I know it got a lot of hate, but I had a good time with it. So, I think it was worth doing. Ashens is starting Twitch. I saw that, Lucarian. He's got some... I saw that he's getting Glooby emotes, and that makes me laugh. I love Ashens. I heard him talking about it, too, like, kind of in his sarcastic way that he has. I forget which video it was, but I remember him talking about it. Miss Manga Chick, thank you for the 10 biddies. Love for the amazing streams. Thank you so much, Miss Manga Chick. 10 biddies. Bit hype. But yeah, I've heard a lot of creators talking about it. Bigger, like way bigger than me creators. Caddy, Icarus was just talking about it in his Crash Bandicoot month announcement video. Because he's hitting Patreon hard. Because he's, and he's a decent sized channel. He makes really good stuff. And he's very consistent. Despite the fact that his videos must take so much effort and time and work. Like, I don't know how he does it. But he's talking about it. He's hurting. Ashens has made comments. Like, I've heard a lot of bigger people making comments. And then, then you have my tiny channel. It's like, if it weren't for Twitch, I don't know if the channel would still exist. At least it wouldn't it wouldn't be the same, because I wouldn't have the same amount of time, because I would have had to have gotten another job. Oh god, it's flubbing. Hey, dude, you finally come along now? You're way too slow. Are you Sonic? See how the rocks are all lumpy here? Can't climb up those rocks so you get the Snow Point Gym badge. Shove your badge up your dick. Flubbin'. Cat says all of this. Cat agrees completely. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's important to be honest about this stuff and be transparent. Like, the people who are transparent about the fields that they're in, I really appreciate, because I feel like in so many fields, especially creative fields, there's this ideal. Because you only see people who are really successful. You only hear about people that are really successful. You don't hear about the people who are struggling, and you don't hear about their failures. You don't hear about how hard it is to get to that successful point. And I feel like it gives people, especially younger people, teens and kids, it gives them a false impression of what that's really like. So I try to be transparent about this kind of stuff, because I don't want anybody going into YouTube thinking that they're going to be rich and famous and they're going to, you know, have all these brand deals with Nintendo and stuff. Because realistically, at least at this point, I don't even... starting a YouTube channel right now doesn't, to me, does not seem like a smart idea. You know? And again, I hate to discourage people. I don't want to shit on anybody's dreams. This is just what I've noticed. Oh, shoot. I guess I should have tried to return it. I didn't know that I could. Well, it's too late. It's too late. I just got to this part in chat. The algorithm can be gamed in the most screwed up ways as well. Yeah, the algorithm is a pain in the butt. Hello. Oh, well. I guess we'll come back. Give me this, whatever this is. Ultra Ball, sweet. Gonna be easier for companies to illegally claim your videos since most YouTubers don't have good lawyers behind them. It's fine. Yep. Yep. Saw that too. I'm like, great. And I have noticed, like, a couple of my older videos have gotten claimed recently, and I'm just like, really? Really? For some, though, you're streaming at the wrong time. The only reason I can watch is because I sometimes have slow network as I live in Europe. Yeah, I know definitely for, like, a European audience, streaming late is definitely, hurts, you know? But it's impossible to get a time that's going to suit everyone, which sucks, which is kind of why I try to do the weekend in the hopes that maybe people who are in Europe might be able to tune in then. Because I can't really do weekdays during the day right now. But who knows? In the near-ish future, who knows? Also, I like the idea of pushing later because, as I've said, I feel like for me, later works better because I have kind of a more quiet voice and the streams are more chill and relaxed, and I feel like that's kind of what people want later at night. So that's something I want to try as well. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I won't know until I try, but that's going to be kind of over the summer. I think times are going to kind of change a little bit. Gradually. I don't want to just be like, okay, all of our streams are now at 1 in the morning. But it'll be a gradual thing. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm way back, Civil. I'm trying to read through everybody as I'm playing here. Very glad I've only been in very small YouTube streams, never had bad experiences. Yeah, smaller, you're probably going to have a better experience. But Cinnamon Toast Ken used to stream gaming on YouTube, and he even said back then that the comments were pure cancer. Yeah, it's bad. I'd still say it's a good idea to at least use YouTube as an archive for Twitch vids, either by just uploading the whole vid or with some edits like you're doing with Stardew. I think it is helpful because it does get your name out there, and it could be that somebody finds you through there and then comes to Twitch. So who knows? But I am trying to get some recorded stuff up there. It's just it's a time thing. Like, I've been really trying to record some Moonlighter to get that up. I really need to do my time at Porsche. Like, I have a list and I'm so behind. And I'm just like, you know. But I can only do so much. Our communities are amazing. Cat's correct. Kita becomes the world's oldest living person. She'll tell us her secret is the salt. You bet it is. Salt bath. Salt bath every day. I think Twitch is misunderstood. I was leery until I followed you because I really wanted to support you. Found Twitch better than my expectations. That's awesome, Spawn. I think a lot of people are not sure because they've never used it before, so they might feel intimidated by the chat, or they might feel intimidated because it's not just them watching. It's more like you're kind of more participating in Twitch. But I do think a lot of people would like it if they gave it a chance. It's just getting them to do that. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of dedicated viewers on Twitch. More so than YouTube. YouTube feels like a lot of kind of drive-by viewers. Especially trolls. Trolls are definitely drive-by. Yes, what are you gonna teach me? What? Teach Gunter a move. Snore? I don't think I want that. Oh, shards, okay. Snore or Swift? I'm just, like, looking to see what options we have. I'm just curious. No, not... You know? Oh, I gotta switch out Goober. Also... I just got to when Miss Manga Chick gave bits. Anyway. Catty is pretty big, yeah. If it wasn't for Doxy Cat and Kita, I think Twitch would be kind of boring. Flubbin is not Sonic, he's Crackhead Bob. Did someone say my badge? Oh, spite. Wow, that's a lot. But, I don't think I want anything from this man. It tastes like my badge. YouTube is purely promoting bigger channels. Bigger channels and channels that are like news sources or music videos or, you know what I mean? Which is not what YouTube is for. But we know that. They probably know that. They just don't want to admit it. All I hear is like this weird snow noise as I'm running through. I gotta get Solus back out. Hey, Social. This whole conversation reminds me of a video I saw recently about two kids doing their first video on YouTube, and a tornado hits, and the run for the basement. Tornado equals YouTube, kids equals content creator. There are a few larger YouTubers who have made complaints about YouTube. It worked for them, but they know that it sucks for smaller channels. Yeah, I mean, I said this before, but H3H3 was tweeting at YouTube and saying, like, we don't want sub boxes to be organized by what you think we want to watch. And they're basically like, well, we're doing it, so, like, they're basically like, fuck you, essentially. I'm like, damn. It was a very nasty response. Like, there was just an attitude behind it that really put me off. Because every comment, I was reading through that thread for a while, and everyone was saying, we don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want this. Whether it was creators, viewers, they don't want sub boxes to be arranged by what YouTube thinks you want to watch. They want their sub boxes arranged chronologically. And YouTube was just like, well, we don't care, basically. So. We have Cat for morning so Kita can have night chill streams. Time of day is definitely the biggest hurdle when it comes to getting a stream audience. Yeah, it is. It is that. Well, the thing for me is doing 7 really kind of cuts it close because that's, like, for Eco to get home and for us to have dinner, I'm usually shoving food in my face, like, minutes before the stream starts. So I am excited to be able to push streams back so that we don't have to rush eating every day. Which will be nice. Definitely intimidated by chat when I first started. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. But I mean, lurkers are amazing too. They're just as supportive. And we appreciate lurkers. I do not. No. Sorry. As much as I love Haunter. I find it funny that you play games that you actually want to on here and games that are work on YouTube. I mean, like, even right now, Detroit is bombing on YouTube, and that could be because everybody's played it. I don't know, but... fine, rude. And a lot of games that I really love, like BioShock. I mean, BioShock now has gained a little bit of traction, but for the most part, it just died on YouTube. Which is why I didn't bother editing BioShock 2 and putting it up there, because it was like, well, that's a lot of time to dedicate towards something that I know is going to fail, you know? So unfortunately, I can't always really do what I want on YouTube. And there's some truth to that about Twitch too. Like playing what you want versus playing, you know, what's gonna help you grow. I do not know if we're ready for this gym. I'm gonna try to, oh god. Maybe I'll try to fight some of the trainers in here and see how tough they are. Yep. Solus, save us. I like Twitch better because I get to interact with others while enjoying the content. I think a lot of people do like that. Because you can't really do that on YouTube, aside from commenting. Keep Bibarel, he can learn rock climb, you need it. Why don't... I have to beat the gym first, though. Hey, DJM. Oh, it's Ice Dorito. I love him. Get intimidated by large chats. Yeah, I can see that. I think there's a lot of people who are introverted. Who don't feel comfortable right away. That's why Kat and I are trying to foster communities that are supportive and not assholes. That's why I'm more strict with my chat. Because I don't want people to feel like they can't talk here, you know? Like, it's not worth it to me to have a larger viewership if that viewership is a bunch of shitty people. I've seen a few larger streams that are actually pretty nice, but I do think it's harder to find. Like, I think Brutal Moose has a pretty decent chat for his size, because he usually has like 300 people at a time, and Luca Jins is pretty good too, and she usually has like 500 people. But both of their chats are pretty relaxed, but I think that's a reflection of them too, because they're usually really relaxed and a little bit more chill, so... They've shown me that it's possible to have a bigger audience but still have, you know, have it not be full of jerks. Ice Dorito, the Cool Ranch. Yes. Yes, Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch. Ooh, Fan Attack. Should we do Fan Attack? Hits without fail. I mean, Bite might make them flinch. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do Feint Attack instead of Bite or Beat Up? What do you guys think? Oh, look at the little Snorunt. One of my favorite ice types. I like Snorunt a lot. It's cute. Watch someone with 2K viewers and the chat was fine, just really hard to read. Wow, that's crazy. I can't imagine having 2,000 people. That's insane. That is insane. Keep Bite, get rid of Beat Up. Replace Beat Up, yeah. Alright. Will do. Sounds good. I am fine with this. Yeah, I did read that Stargazing Full. I was like, wow. Get rid of bitch. Or keep bitch. It's like, okay. Bits isn't working. It could be that Twitch is just updating stuff. Because I know they've been redoing a lot of their stats pages. So it could be that. Whoa. Whoa. It's a slippy floor. Goodness. You can rant about prom, as long as you're not like being a jerk to somebody in chat or, you know, me. You can rant. I don't care. Everyone's icons are gone? Uh-oh. Yeah, they must be doing some kind of maintenance. I did read... Oh, what did I read? They were doing something where they said something wouldn't be available. I just read that on Twitter. Shit, what was that? Was it Bits? I can't remember. But yeah, I did see something that they were doing some kind of maintenance, and I think it was around this time, because I remember thinking, oh great, that's what I'm streaming. So, I did catch up with chat, finally. We're investigating site-wide loading issues. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Thanks, Bryant. Bits are borked. Oh, boy. Well. Twitchy Twitch is being twitchy. Just the button interface. Welp. This is our lives now. Summer sale is close too. Oh, geez. I can't. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna get in the summer sale. I think I'm gonna get a hat in time. Wow, rude? Pillow Swine? Cousin It? Rude? Need all those tasty discounts. Girl I've known since kindergarten who I'm in love with, and then my younger cousin comes along who's always treated me poorly and apparently is taking her to prom, and he probably knows about my crush. Aww. Game tier. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. If it makes you feel better, I'm stuck. in this terrible place forever. I can see you, Lucarian. Don't really have any spare dosh at the moment to get games during the sale. Yeah. I don't, like, I think the only things that I might get is Hat in Time and maybe Jackbox Party Pack 4, maybe. I don't know if there's anything else that I want really badly right now. You know? Most of the games that I'm looking to get are going to be on console in the near future. This snow sound is like throwing me off. Well, does the girl know that you like her game tier? It could be that she doesn't know. If you've never told her. Subnautica is really cool. This is my life now. She's known for years. Aww. Hey, Stormaze. Aw, game tier. Yeah. It sucks, but I think Sybil's right. I mean, if she's not interested, if she's not feeling it, then you know. It always really hurts to be rejected, especially by somebody that you've known for so long. What? Well, I destroyed the snowballs. Did not know I could do that. Did not want to do that. Dang it. If she just wants to be friends, I'll be fine with that. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that she didn't, you know, agree to go with him to hurt you. I would hope that she wouldn't do that. You have to destroy all the snowballs to get a straight route to the leader. Great. Great. Well, this might take a while. Apparently, TK's working on another Bioshock. Is the main creator involved? Because I thought I saw he was working on a game, but I didn't know if it was Bioshock or if it was something else. This is my life. Ugh, hi, Arctic Snail. Not all the snowballs, but the ones in front of her. Yeah, I kind of figured, but I can't do it this way. Shit. So just the ones up there then, I'm assuming? His life seems pretty chill right now. Thanks, game tier. My god, I'm never gonna get out of here. This is... I hope you enjoy hell, because that's where we are. I hope you enjoy it. This gym took me forever because of the snowballs. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Vane. Because, good lord. I probably shouldn't even be screwing around because I should heal, but... Because I don't think there's any other, anyone else to fight in here, actually. I think we're good, but... Dear God. Oh! There went one. Okay. To progress. Hell did freeze over, and I am in it. Welcome to hell. Enjoy your stay. I should probably heal first, because I'm gonna get to her, and then I'm gonna have to go heal anyway, and then I'm gonna get mad. So now I just gotta get out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my god. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out, please. Your puns are hurting me deep in my soul. Alright, fine. Because they'll probably reset if I leave. That'd be my guess. So I'm going to quickly go heal. Because we need Solus. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do this. Because we've been under-leveled for almost every gym. I think all of the ice gyms are hell. Right? I just want to fight you. Why do I have to go through a puzzle? Oh, thanks, Supernova. We'll see. I'll try. But, yeah, we don't want to be here for an hour, so... I'll try to get through it, and if I don't, then we will just use that. Hell has frozen over. It's true. Key to struggles will be a bone-chilling tale. You know what? You're not wrong. Can I go this way? No, let me break these curses. I have a great pun for when you beat it. Great! I'll look forward to it. Okay, got those guys. Was editing at the same time, heard Kia groaning game and thought that was the video I was editing. This is why you... Oh, did that one. This is why it's not a good idea to edit me while you're while you're watching me, because I've done the same thing while editing stuff that you're in. I'm like, wait, which cat is talking? You have to fall down at least one hill to get enough momentum to destroy the snowballs. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It seems like you need to fall down where the patch of ice is, or snow or whatever right there. That seems to be the indication that that's where you're supposed to go. So... Can't get to the gym leader at all. She's giving you the cold shoulder. I'm sure you guys can picture my face right now. Wait. What? Okay. Did it? Did not real... Whatever. Did it. Did it. 10 out of 10. It's the DTGA jerk run. Amazing. I'm having so much fun with that. I don't care if people watch it or not. It's funny. Iced that one. Thanks, Lacius. Kita did it. Cool. Great. Now I'm paranoid that we're going to lose after all of that. I'm tough, because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance. It's all about focus. Alright. Get ready to lose? Well, that's kind of rude, ma'am. No one else could have done better than you. Alright, now I just feel like we're watching Batman and Robin, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is making all these ice puns. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Please don't do that. Ma'am? I watched the first video of the Detroit jerk run and it was hilarious. I can't wait until we actually have to make some tough decisions because it's gonna be amazing. Although I will say the one part with Kara was kind of crazy. Stargazing Fool, thank you for the 46 bits. I got 46 bits from ads. Time to make it rain bits. Thank you. Kat says I'm bad at QTs. Well, we are playing on Experienced, which is not what you played on, so it is a bit more challenging. Sneasel just got iced. In fact. Oh my god. Obama Snow. Obama Snow is obviously what we would have to name him if we had one. Your emotes are dead. Oh no, Twitch. Ooh. Oh my god, that cry. It's terrifying. Make it hail panty. Thanks, Obama Snow. Frostlass. Is Kita gonna lose? Hell no. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, yes. Did I get a burn? No, she's got a berry, probably. You butt. I can't wait until you guys get to North's interactions and constantly reject her indecisive ass. Yeah, but she'll probably like us because we're doing all the jerk options, which is what she wants us to do. So I feel like she'll like us more. You know what? The stream honestly is pretty chill. Did you just realize that she's gonna like us, Kat? Kat does not like North. I just kind of accepted it halfway through the playthrough. I was like, well, we're in a relationship now. God damn it. This might get dicey. Well, it could. Oh. I was hoping I could get Dragon Rage before she got a nice move. And of course, Blizzard hits. Blizzard. Which does not have the best accuracy. I watched Kat's playthrough and there's nothing you can do to make North not like you. Right? Kat didn't even kiss her. And she's like, oh my god. I don't want it, says Kat. I've thought about it. It makes me angry. Yeah. Well. Blizzard is 100% hail. Oh, shoot. Okay. Was not aware of that. Alright, okay, that makes more sense then. I was gonna say. Get out of here with your double team shit! Reminds me of every other romantic relationship in a David Cage game. At least with Madison, though, you had more of a choice, I felt like. Because Kat didn't romance Madison. And I felt like there was more, like, obviously the game kind of pushed you to, but you didn't have to. Whereas North, it was kind of like, okay, you hate me, you like me, you hate me, you like me. Now we're in a relationship. Now we're having hand sex. What's happening now? It was crazy. Steel is good against ice. Well, it's too late. Only in hail, though. The snow is flaky otherwise. Huh. Stay frosty. You know what? You know what? Hand sex. It was! Give me my badge. The icicle badge. Give it. Why give us the option anyway? I have a lot of feelings. Marcus deserved better. Avalanche. Just leave me alone, girl. I beat your gym. Marcus and Simon. I would ship Marcus and Connor before I would ship Marcus and pretty much anybody else, honestly. Or Josh. Josh was kind of cool. He was like more of a pacifist kind of guy. I could see them being a thing. Connor and Hank forever. Hank, my baby. I don't want to be mean to him. That is what I'm worried about in the jerk run. Being mean to Hank. Because he's a beautiful man. And we spilled a drink on him. Felt bad about it. Marcus in the room of RK700s. Oh, God. I hate how it doesn't update on the thing at the bottom. The Poketech or whatever it is. Because then I'm like, wait, did I actually heal them or not? Marcus and Connor is a great ship. I agree. I feel like they could... I think they could work. Connor and Hank, buddy cop boyfriends for life. You won't like what happens when you're mean to Hank. Hank's probably gonna shoot us, is probably what's gonna happen in that one scene where he, like, puts a gun to our face. That's probably what's gonna happen. We'll find out, probably. Lovers. Hank's my best friend. I just want to, like, tweet Clancy Brown and be like, we're best friends now, by law. And then he'll probably get a restraining order against me. It's fine. Am I chosen? Oh, I thought I was chosen because I beat the gym. Well, now I'm just in, you know, face-deep snow. Marcus and Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Jerry made me think of Fallout 3 with the vault that just has a bunch of Garys in it. And they always just, like, yell Gary and run at your face. That's all I could think of in that scene. Also, where do I go now? I was assuming I'd have to go to the temple, but I guess not. You need to beat the Elite Four to be chosen. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, we still have one more gym left. Jerry and... Oh, my God. Poly relationship between Marcus and all the male androids. You need to head back to Flubbin? Great. Oh yeah, because we have to use rock climb. Well, shit. Goober, it is time to get you out of the box. Should really call him Crackhead Bomb. That's his middle name. I'm gonna put... I don't want to put anybody away. I love them all. I love them all. I don't want to put them away. Fine. I'll put Rotom in there for now. I wish you could let North die. Connor was checking everybody out in the club. Zlatko and literally no one. Zlatko and his experiments eating him is my aesthetic. That was straight out of Toy Story. No one will convince me otherwise. That was poetic justice. It was. It was a beautiful scene. It was. I will say I am enjoying playing through it with Kat and not caring what happens as much, except for Hank, because he's beautiful. But it's very stressful to play through the first time and really try. But it's very nice to not have to try and to not be so invested at this point. Alright, Goober, your 4th HM. Rollout is going bye-bye. There are guides how to romance North. How are there guides? You can't fail. You don't even want her, and she romances you. You don't have a choice. Todd in a large trash compactor. These kinds of games make me more stressed than Dark Souls. Really, Lacius? I get that. I'm still not over the ending. Still salty about it. Alright, first off, I'm gonna get this. Ultra Ball. It basically says be nice to her. We weren't even nice to her, and we didn't pick any of the bad options because she wants you to be more aggressive, and we were pacifists like the whole time, and she still went for us. So, you know, that's just silly. Until Dawn was the most stressed I've ever been playing a video game. Oh my god, Kat, I've been meaning to ask you, not to put pressure on you or anything, but if you enjoyed doing Dick Run of Detroit, would you want to do Dick Run of Until Dawn right after for DTGA? I had this idea. I thought it would be fun. Kara and Luther, or whatever his name is. I see Kara being by herself with just Alice in my head. Anyway. I mean, why not? Like, if you don't want to, I'd understand, but it could be fun. I actually love that game, so... I just want to enjoy myself on DTGA, considering that the council made me so angry and bored. Reaper Cloth. I think that's for Duskull, isn't it? Same. Yeah, because the council was not fun. And I love how the comments that we got on Detroit were about us not playing the council. I'm like, you guys didn't even like the council. Why are you complaining that we're not playing it? Oh, spy music. You're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. Oh, are you finished already? Your Pokemon are bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake? and become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ew, it's so cold here. I feel like ew isn't really the proper way to describe being cold, but okay. Let's go back to Veilstone headquarters. Yeah, I see Carr and Luthermore as like brother and sister. I agree. Okay, go away. Yeah, you're... Thank you for telling me where your headquarters is. Thanks for that little tidbit. I'm not gonna do anything against Team Galactic. The Pokemon called Uxie, it was suffering. Uxie. Okay. Okay, bye, Flubbin. Decision, the game. Make horrible life choices. Oops, everyone you love is dead. Sorry. That's pretty much my experience with, with Detroit. So is Uxie in here? Can I catch Uxie? I don't know if I can or not, but I'm... Maybe. Maybe later? I see Carr being all alone because that's how my ending went, and now it's canon to me and nothing can change it. I see Luther as an associate protector. Yeah. I think Uxie is in there. Okay, let's go see. Uxie. Uxie, be my friend. You can't catch any of them until post-game? Well, that sucks. I just want to be your friend. Like Hank. My friend Hank. Haven't played this game in years. You miss it? Well, then I've done my job. My job is to make you all feel nostalgic.
Thanks for the bits, Puddin'.
And Mitsu Flea, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Connor belonged together with Hank. I'm still upset that didn't happen. They were beautiful together. They were perfect. Uxie was kidnapped by Team Galactic. How did Team Galactic manage to do anything? Real talk, though. Team Galactic stole all the lake legendaries. Okay. Gotcha. Maybe if Flubbin did less crack, he'd get good. Oh, Flubbin. Well. Well, for one, they're not Team Rocket. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like there was another place where we could use Rock Climb, and maybe that's where we're supposed to go. I'll probably be wrong, but who knows? Let's see. Where haven't we gone yet? Okay, we haven't gone over here, and we haven't gone over here. Pokemon League's there. Okay, Sunny Shore. So maybe we can get there now. That would be my only thought of where to go, because I don't think we can get over here yet. This is like Battle Frontier and stuff. Survival? Does that say Survival Arena? Or area? What? Alright. Well, good. Oh no, she said to go to Veilstone, because that's where their headquarters is. So we probably have to beat them first, and then go to Sunny Shore? Maybe? Everybody's healed. It is humid. It's hot in here. I'm not about it. Do you know how gross it is to be streaming and be hot? It's not fun. Not fun. And you can't have a fan on because then the mic will pick it up and then it sounds bad and... Alright, so I'm assuming since Bullcut's standing out here... Oh, look at this. It even says that it's their... This is their building. They're not doing a very good job. I see why you stopped Council. It was pretty boring. Both of your commentaries helped ease watching it. Then you guys got to that one episode. It was boring even for you both, and they never fixed that computer name issue. I'm glad you guys stopped on your own terms. Yeah, I mean, we had talked about it. We thought about just finishing the episode and then quitting, but we were honestly, neither of us were into it at all. It just isn't our type of game. Like, I like the idea of it and what they were trying to do with the RPG elements, but I found the whole story to be so bland, and the characters were really bland and unlikable and not interesting, so it didn't it didn't catch my interest. Even with the murder happening and stuff, we were like, whatever. Unfortunately. So, again, I appreciate what they were trying to do, but I didn't really like it. I think Sinnoh does, though. I think Sinnoh's still playing through it. So, if anybody does want to watch it, I think Sinnoh's still doing it. Wolf Dragonblood, thank you for the 10 biddies. Hi, says Wolf Dragonblood. Hi. Hello, welcome, and thank you for the biddies. He just says ADHD, you're also mean. He doesn't have ADHD, he's on drugs, Umbreons. Accept it. Accept it. If you go back to Lake Verity, you can find Fire Blast. Do you think that we should? Because we have Flamethrower and Fire Fang on Solus right now. Also, gotta switch out Goober. Hold on. Do not want to fight Team Galactic with not a full team. So, give me a second here. But yeah, do you think Fire Blast is worth it? Because it doesn't, I mean, it only hits 5 times. And I don't think the accuracy is amazing. So I'm not sure. Connor has a beautiful life together with Hank. This is the universe I live in, and no one can tell me otherwise. Cat shamed me so bad by choosing to sleep in the car, guys. I was like, excuse me, ma'am? Because when we were talking about, you know, asshole run and making poor decisions, she's like, yeah, like sleeping in the car. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me, Cat? Excuse me, ma'am? Lysander was my favorite because he wanted to end the world but had no reason. I don't know if that makes him a compelling villain or just, without a good motive. It sucks that that you can't do a lot of the temporary events for the game. Recording while being hot is the worst. Yeah, it is. It sucks. Hey, Sahandriel. You will not reach Sunny Shore City in the stream. Oh, okay. They're like, hey, we're doing illegal stuff, and here they are. There's a giant story plot between here and the 8th gym. Well, this is life. There's some weird glitch you can do to access this area, but it can mess up your game permanently. Oh dear. That would be bad. Oh, Lacius, I hope you get better. Fire Blast is meh. Better power, less PP and accuracy, not worth it. That was kind of my thought. Cat says I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. Don't even lie to me. When did Cat do that? When we talk about it in the DTGA when we're playing the asshole run. But she was just like, yeah, a bad decision, like staying in the car. I was like, excuse me, I don't want to stay in the house with the scary, unstable android, which is what she did. Rude. My train of thought is that since we have Flamethrower and Solus has a better special stat, having extra powerful fire move could be helpful. I don't know if I want to sacrifice just because it has less PP and accuracy is my only thing. Oh, are you not going to fight me? Are you going to fight me, Bullcut? Bullcut, fight me. No? Well, who's gonna give me the special key? How about you? Cosmic energy for the win. Is that Cat's alter ego? Bet it is. I think I've caught up now. Need to enter through the back door. Oh, okay. This building has spikes on it. I feel like this is obvious. Wait, this door maybe? Stormy, thank you for the bit. Got my wisdom teeth removed today, but your stream is helping me relax. However, the medication might be helping too. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That just sounds super painful, so I hope you feel better. Is this not gonna work? I feel like this is a teleporter. It's not teleporting me anywhere. Kia's running up to everyone going 1v1 me, bro, and they're all like, nah. I know. They won't fight me. When I said back door, I meant the warehouse. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know where the warehouse is. Where warehouse? Maybe this is why nobody has stopped them. We can't find the entrance. The teleporters are either one way or something you activate later. Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. It's warehouse. Building where you got fly. I don't remember which building that was. Is it in this city or is it in a different city? Warehouse? Department store. It's the one near the entrance of the city, top left of the town. I will try over there. Maybe this place? Well, dang it. Galactic needs better building. I'm assuming this is the entrance that you were referring to, so like this house? Oh no, please leave me alone. This is the Game Corner prizes. Looks like they're a place but no key. And there wasn't. Maybe it's up there? Sure. Massage. My dragon. You entered the warehouse, just no key. Oh. Well. Ooh. Seashell. Sure. Thanks. My Pokemon's hidden power is not giving a dang. Wow. So that was the right place, but we don't have a key, which is the problem. Alright, Team Galactic, you told me where your warehouse or your headquarters is, and you're not gonna give me the key to it? It's just rude. Imagine a food-themed Pokemon team. I mean, that would be amazing because we have some, well, we have the ice cream. We need a pizza Pokemon. Then they could really do it. That would be amazing, though. I would die laughing if that ever happened. I think you gotta find Looker in the main building and then head towards the warehouse. Okay. Damn it, Looker. Looker. Looker's supposed to open the door in a cutscene. Okay. Well, what a butt face. Looker. Hmm. Liquor will appear after you fight a grunt. Nobody wants to fight me. I'm trying to fight everyone. No one wants to fight me. Maybe they'll add a new Rotom form, Brick Oven Rotom, for all your pizza and on-the-go needs. That would be kind of amazing if you would have to use Brick Oven Rotom to get the pizza Pokemon, is all I'm saying. Or they could have a Pokemon start off as, like, dough, and then it could become a pizza. Or it could become bread or something. I think it's the grunt in front of the building. Oh. Well, he should fight me. Hey, fight me. Fight me. Oh, hey, it is me. Of course I don't remember you. You look like every other member of this team. Well. Oh, great. Looker. Who would have seen this coming? Great. Just keep some Hot Pockets with you and microwave Rotom for that. Rotom would be very handy to have. I feel like he'd be very useful in daily life. Hey, thanks for opening up the door. Kerchunk. I don't know if Rotom has a microwave form. Does it? Duskstone, it might. A spaghetti monster would be pretty cool, but it would kind of look like Tangela, wouldn't it? Tangela kind of looks like a spaghetti monster. Fight me. Sir, fight me. The music changed. Are you not gonna... Alright. Doesn't want to fight me. Do you want to fight me? You want to fight me. Looker did say Kerchunk, in fact. I love how it looks like the fire's coming out of Solus's eyes instead of his mouth. Yeah, I want to see more evolutions. I don't want more gimmicky stuff like Z moves. Solus has heat vision confirmed. Well then, why didn't you evolve your Houndour, buddy? Tangela's moldy spaghetti, not the fresh stuff. Tangela's pre-evolution is fresh spaghetti. Tangela is Zoodles confirmed. Tangrowth is what happens when you don't get rid of the moldy spaghetti. Ooh, money. I'll take it. Gotta buy more repels. Let's see if there's anybody else down here that we can punch in the face. As you do. Aw. Aw, night, Stormaze. Pretty much game tier. I don't even have a Pokemon. I'm the gruntiest of grunts. Great. Wow. Why are you even here then? Gonna go get some ibuprofen and start getting some weird, horrible nerve pain. Oh, social. Execute would be a food Pokemon, just rotten eggs though. I mean, any Pokemon egg could, in theory, be a food, couldn't it? There we go. There's the level. I guess we'll go left. Just remembered something. What did you remember? I just like Alolan Executor because it makes me laugh. Any Pokemon could be food if you're brave enough. I do wonder if people eat Miltanks and Tauros. Or Chansey. Or at least Chansey's egg. Yikes. Swirlix is just cotton candy, isn't it? Well... What do you think about the new Pokemon games for the Switch? I'm torn. It really depends on gameplay for me. I never got into Pokemon Go, so I'm not super into that. And the art style is not really what I was expecting. It kind of looks a little bit kiddish. And I don't really mind chibi art styles necessarily, but I worry that the art style reflects their attitude, and I'm kind of worried that it's going to be dumbed down. But I could just be worrying for nothing. It could be, you know, just as good as main series titles. I'm hesitant, I guess I will say. And the other one I haven't really looked into much, so I can't really give an opinion one way or the other. Because I'm not super into Minecraft or the look of Minecraft stuff. So I'd have to actually see a little bit more about it before making a decision on whether or not I want to play it. But yeah, the Let's Go games, I'm leery. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Scientist. Probably not a ton like the core Pokemon titles, since those will be coming to the Switch in 2019. Yeah, I mean, like there have been good side Pokemon games, ones that aren't main series, so I'm really hoping that it's good, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up, you know what I mean? Andy, thank you so much for that resub. 12 months, a year, a full year. Andy, you're my first year sub, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Do you win a prize? You win an angry mayor. How about that? I'm thinking Dragon Rage. I think it's time to get rid of Dragon Rage because we have Dragon Claw. It is time. The game you had Swirlix on was put through the wash. That sucks. Go to the library in the city with the steel gym and read the bookshelf on the top floor. You probably have to remind me of that then, because I will forget. Once had a Machamp with Dig. Super pointless, but really funny. I mean, Dig is useful outside of battle, and especially because Left Shark is ground type, so. Is this for Porygon? Dubious Disc. Kinda seems like it's for Porygon. There's no water. That's not good. Hydration bot would be upset with you. I hear a puppy. Where you at? I hear. I don't know where they are. It's for Porygon. That's what I thought. Is anyone brave enough to eat a Skarmory? Not me. Is the key right here? Of course it is. Let's get Porygon Z. Okay. Yeah. Did it. But we're not done in here yet. Porygon Z is the best. Porygon Z was introduced in this game. Oh. Snatch. Not the best name for a move. Was Detroit good? I have a lot of strong feelings about Detroit. I have a love-hate relationship with that game at this point. I'm not over it. Hello, would you like to fight? If I was a comedy relief sort of bad guy, I'd tell you, but I really don't know. Can you not break the fourth wall like that? Too young to something. Snatch would be good against a Pokemon wig. What, Jinx? Hey, Social. Welcome back. Okay, Stunky, stop farting at me, please. Snatch would be good against John Monroe, let's be real. If only he were here. You met the voice actors from Overwatch? That's awesome, Andy. Did you cry? It's okay. I might cry if I met certain voice actors. Intruder alert, there's something smelly about you. Excuse you? They signed your pops with voice lines? Aw. You're smelling the other dude's stunky. It's probably what he was smelling. I think he was smelling his own sadness and defeat. No, see, this is what he was smelling. Come on now. Don't blame me and my Pokemon. Symmetra asked me what I wanted, and I told her, let us discuss your failures, is now written on the box. Oh, God. Hi, Tia. You can't prove anything, Stargazing Fool. This grunt was trained to smell his own failures. He's smelling that swamp ass. Frustration. Well, restarted Pokemon Crystal, and I've chosen to name a girl Alice. Aw. Chosen to be a girl named Alice. Well, that's cool. Fear me. Always. Anyway, I'll watch them in the Pokemon Center. I just have Gunter use Surf, and then we're good. It's just a bath. I think it is this way. We'll say I got it covered because Gunter knows Bubble Beam and Surf. So there you go. You get Suds and you get Water and you're set. Oh, dang it. It's over here. Driftbloom could probably dry the clothes. Pokemon Crystal was an already used copy. You never deleted the save data, really? Poor Flubbin. He needs to go to rehab. The fact that all of the buildings in this city are raised above the street level is so inconvenient. It really is. My Pokemon Silver game had a problem that didn't allow it to save, so the Crystal game let me explore what I'd missed. Oh, gotcha. I feel like Kita would enjoy Alice Madness Returns. Possibly. I have seen a little, like a tiny bit of gameplay of it. But I've never played it. I love how he doesn't react to the fact that I just walked in. Hey, FNAF. Crystal was the first game you ever beat. Can we not? Can we not with Confused Ray? It's one of the most annoying moves. Also, why do you have more than one Golbat? Flubin's probably giving his Pokemon crack, let's be honest. Poor Pokemon. I would hope that if Solus fell in love, it would not be with a Golbat. Solus can do better. Hey, Red, what's up? You sound like my mom. Great. That's my goal. We beat the 7th gym, Red. Went to Epcot today. Also, it rained all day. Oh, you're in Disney? Jealous? Take me with you. I want to be in Disney. I did receive our tickets, though, for Disney and Universal, which is exciting. Are you just watching a TV that doesn't look like it's playing anything? When you do Gen 3, will you do original or remake? Original. Civil. I'll do original. Because I have played the remakes. I played Omega Ruby. But I've never played the originals. I'm gonna melt your Porygon. Melt him. Hey, Saber. My incredibly important research. This rom-com. Yeah, he's probably watching some shitty Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, I'm trying to get a GameCube mod for Emerald, so I'm still waiting. But the money is set aside. I'm sad that the N64 one didn't work. Someday. Because I want to play some N64 games. Oh, geez. So many warp things. Okay. Green shard. Some shitty Adam Sandler movie. No such thing exists. I don't know about that, Lacius. So Emerald's gonna take a while. Yeah. Because I can't yet. So we might end up moving on to Gen 5. Before that happens. I don't know. Civil, too soon? Too soon? Oh my god, Umbreons. Too soon. Still too soon. Oh. Well, that's where I'm supposed to go, so... I want to make sure I want to go there. I guess so. Wow. Hey. How did they not notice that he's standing right there? What is the meaning of this gathering? I don't know. Fellow members of Team Galactic, hear me. My name, as I appear to you today, is Cyrus. This world of ours is a crude one. In a word, it is incomplete. It has been, and always will be, a struggle to survive in this world. We humans and Pokemon are likewise incomplete. Because we are all so lacking, we fight, we maim, it is ugly! Ugly! I hate the incompleteness. That we are all incomplete. I hate it with my entire body and being. The world should be complete. The world must change. What are you even talking about? Then who will change it? Me, Cyrus, and Team Galactic. Yes, all of you. Together we pored over myths and exposed their secrets. Together we captured legendary Pokemon. And now, Team Galactic has obtained the energy to change the world. The power of dreams is within our grasp. Understand it, fellow members. My long-held dream world is on the verge of becoming reality. All those who headed to Mount Coronet, and those who remain here, though our missions may differ, our hearts beat as one. Let there be glory for Team Galactic. Roar! Master Cyrus is the greatest. Okay, well. That was Cyrus, in fact. Mesmerizing for one only 27 years old. I think he's just nuts. Okay, bye. Never played Black and White 1. Ooh. So I look forward to that one. I do love the design for the Hilda female protagonist, though. I loved Gen 5. So I'd be happy to go back to it. FNAF, thank you for the 4 biddies. I came in late today, but I'm happy I was able to catch the stream. Well, we're happy to have you. Welcome. That's interesting, Saber. I also did not know that you could do that. I want to take a rest. Thanks, bed. Well, that worked out. Cyrus is only 27. I just googled him and he looks like he's 47. Black and White 2 is a superior game. It's been a long time since I played both of them, so I'd have to play them both over again to decide which one I like better. Double battle. I got 5 Pokemon, okay. Okay, why do you always have Stunky? Every time. Every time. Clearly, world domination ages you like a motherfucker. Clearly. Black and White 2 is a continuation of the original. It's not like Ultra Sun and Moon, where it's kind of the same game with some differences. So I would play them in order. That's my opinion, anyway. Love Punch Drunk Love, the last Adam Sandler movie I liked. Clearly I need to clean up my speech for this chat. Automod doesn't like me. Sometimes Automod, I'm just like, Automod, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care if people swear. It's just certain words. But Automod has yet to actually pick up a word that I would not want. I mean, granted, people usually don't come in here and say, you know, racist or stuff like that. Thankfully, they don't. Or they would be banned, but Automod just doesn't like bitch or motherfucker, apparently. You like 2 better as well, except for the main protagonist avatars. Automod is a special cookie. I mean, maybe it's just like, well, I have nothing else to do because everybody is fine. Nobody says really bad things, so Automod just needs to feel useful. Maybe that's it. Oh, well, Automod did not like that. I don't care if it's not effective. I just want it to die. I just have it on so that if somebody would come in trying to troll, then Automod would catch it. You know, like if a mod was busy or something. But has Hydrate Bot stopped by yet? Hydrate Bot is banned, so Hydrate Bot cannot be here. Actually. I won't go into details, but Ultra Sun and Moon is basically the same until you do the whole thing where you go fight Lusamine. Yeah. I was kind of annoyed by that because I was expecting more of a Black and White 2 situation. Like, I was expecting a continuation of the story, and that's not what I got at all. So I was kind of like, why is Hydrate Bot banned? Because I don't really trust it. I got weird vibes from it, and when it was added to my chat, somebody in chat was being very, very aggressive towards me because I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand where you're coming from with it could be a positive thing, but I didn't want it in my chat, and I don't feel like it's okay for people to be able to add it to my chat, if that makes sense. Like, that's more of the issue I had with it. I have no problem with being hydrated and all that. That is important. But I want to be the one to make reminders for myself. Does that make sense? So Kat and I were talking about it. I forget what we were even playing at the time. Probably Splatoon or something. Maybe it was Phoenix Wright, actually. So we were talking about it, and I was saying that I didn't really, you know, I was making jokes. I wasn't even being seriously salty about it. I think I was just making jokes like, don't tell me what to do or something, you know. I wasn't even being serious. And somebody in chat got super nasty with me about it and was like, why are you being so negative? It's a good thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I don't know. That rubbed me the wrong way. I felt like they were somehow involved in the creation of it or something, the way that they were defending it. It was really weird. So I was just like, you know, I don't think I want this in my chat. So... That's weird. You're allowed to not like things. It's your stream. Yeah, and again, I don't think that it's like a bad idea. But if I want to add that reminder, I'll add it to my own bot. You know what I mean? Like on a timer. I just think I don't like the idea that people can just add it to whoever's stream. I don't like that. That feels weird to me. I like to have control over my stream. So they were definitely nastier than that. They were not very nice. Yeah, they were pretty aggressive towards me. And were telling me to chill out and stuff. And I wasn't even being really salty. I was seriously kidding until this person started kind of like coming at me. And then I was like, whoa, this is weird. I'm getting weird vibes. So that's pretty much what happened. The high salt content requires everyone to stay hydrated. It's true. Clearly, Keita has no love for hydration. But yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, it was strange. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know about this. This is rubbing me the wrong way. You know? Because it really did just feel like it was somebody who worked on it or something who was really salty about it. I don't know. But I'm just like, don't add stuff to people's streams without their permission. Like, the people who want to have it in their streams is fine. Like, that's totally fine with me. But I feel like you should be the one to do it, not have some random person add you. That makes sense? She keeps hydrated with the blood of her enemies. Plus, I almost always have a water bottle sitting right next to me when I'm streaming. So, I don't really need the reminder anyway. Yeah, it's like, it's a random bot that anybody can add to your channel, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So when somebody adds you, then it'll appear in your viewer list. So, yeah. Plus, it turned out they might have possibly been controlling the bot. I mean, it could have been. I don't know, but it just felt shady to me. So I was like, eh. At least chat hasn't been invaded by the Schick Hydro bot. It reminds you to shave. I do feel like Lucy Moon is a better character in Ultra Sun and Moon at least, though. Oh, that's good, Supernova, because I was not happy with Lucy Moon. And Eco does bring tea. It's true. It's true. No, it's not controlled by the streamer at all. So, yeah. Like I said, not a bad idea. If you want it in your stream, that's fine. I just don't. I did hear your speech. A big lie, of course. Oh, he's gonna admit it to me. I'm surprised, except that I'm not. I am here for them. I want to save them. It's true. Well, what the heck? Pity and compassion are products of the weak and faulty human heart. Are you a robot, sir? Well, this is happening. This music got really intense. Who hurt him? Anyway, trying to drink more water, so I bought myself a dang water bottle and I'm hydrating more. Unrelated to the rogue H2O bots whose names we dare not speak, but in the interest of being healthy. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I think the whole out of sight, out of mind is so true. So, I mean, if you have a water bottle sitting there, you're probably going to drink from it. Whereas if you don't, you know what I mean? Because it's more annoying to be like, oh, I got to go up and fill my water bottle. But if it's already sitting there, you're probably going to remember to drink more water, you know? That's how it is with me anyway. Oh, look, an ice Pokemon for this cold-hearted bitch. I, adult man, will battle you, small child. It's true. And he's so proud of it, too. Okay, bye. Bye, Sneasel. Ooh, Solus, level 40. Hey, Snow. This intense music, though. This game has some seriously intense music. He's more robot than android. It's true. He is. I've been playing a lot of games with androids in them lately, haven't I? Because we played Nier, and then we played Detroit. Didn't like Lusamine much at all. I can see the motives of her character, but they seem so misdirected and unnatural. I also didn't like Lily's reaction. My mom has done some bad things in the past, and I can no longer see her as a parent anymore. And this bitch tried world domination just now. That's 100% how I feel about Lusamine Saber, which is why I got so irritated with her whole storyline. Because I'm like, okay, so Lily's just gonna, you know, be fine with this? Like, no! So much no. Don't like water most of the time. Need something with flavor. I don't drink flavored water either because it's carbonated and those bubbles hate my tummy. Aw. Did you ever try Propel? Propel isn't carbonated, and I like the berry flavor of Propel. They have kiwi, strawberry, berry, grape. I think there's one more, but I liked the berry one. I drank that for a long time. It's pretty good. I tried LaCroix once and was very disappointed, we'll say. What do I want to go with? Kiwi, strawberry, melon, grape, berry, and a few others. Oh, there's a melon flavor? I also don't drink carbonated drinks, but Propel is good. Yeah, Propel is pretty good. Because I've tried some different kinds of like flavored waters, and I don't usually like them. But I think Propel is one of the better ones out there. Drank the lemon flavored Propel for a long time. There's a lemon flavor? I might like that. I didn't know there was a lemon flavor. Your dad called LaCroix LaCroche. LaCroix was disgusting. I was not about that. I wonder if Slash would do more. So you didn't like the art style of the new Pokemon games. What don't you like? I thought the game looked pretty beautiful. I wasn't super into the chibi art style, which normally wouldn't bother me as much, but I'm worried that the games are going to be watered down. That makes sense. Because like it seems like they're more aiming them at younger children, And I'm just worried that it's going to be very empty or devoid of substance. So that's kind of more what I'm worried about. I was kind of expecting an art style more along the lines of Sun and Moon. So I was kind of like, I don't know about that. If you don't drink sour, with soda, you should try ice. Oh, I've tried ice before. I've had a few of them before. I tend to not like carbonated flavored water because it doesn't usually taste right to me, but you've abandoned all emotions, huh? So you're a sociopath, is what you're saying. Ooh, Master Ball. Thanks, dude. I don't know why you gave that to me, but thanks. Could I capture him in the Master Ball? Bye, Sandrio. Oh wow, Andy. That's crazy. I found all their flavors on Wikipedia. There's 14. Really? I've only ever seen, I think, 4 flavors of Propel, so that is kind of shocking to me. I know Pokemon was a game targeted for 10-year-olds, but to be fair, the originals are still can be played by adults or kids with no problem. And the originals are really difficult in comparison to the newer games, and I feel like they've been dumbing them down as each new one comes out. So I'm worried about that. Oh hey, can I give a speech? I don't think they'd want my speech. Probably would not want that. There's a lemon flavor and a lemonade flavor? Well, that's odd. This place is kind of creepy. The art style looks like Sun and Moon, but improved. Oh, it doesn't look like Sun and Moon to me at all. It looks a lot more like kiddish. There's something suspended in green fluid. Okay. What the heck is this? Spoopy Lab? Uxie. It's suffering. We must free it. Let Uxie go. You came all the way here to save some Pokemon? Yes, I have, actually. Oh, shit. I was not expecting a battle. Well. Huh. I'll see you later, game tier. This is not great. Beat his ass. I'll try. I was not expecting another battle after we beat the leader. Who's left? Yeah, I'm not about those longer tutorials either, DJM. I'm hoping so, Saber, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Get out of my face, you ugly frog. It's not great. It's probably gonna one-shot Scizor too. I think I saved after did I save after I beat the guy? After I beat the other guy? Oh shit. Because if I would have known that I was about to have a battle, I would have gone and healed. Shit. Oh, it's psychic, isn't it? I should have used Silver Wind. Shit. Wasn't expecting it to have Shadow Ball. Wow. Dang. I will set them free. Get out of my face. Red chain from the crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. Okay. That was clutch. Holy crap. Tense. Hello. Okay, whatever. You're an idiot. Idiot. I guess we can leave now. Oh, sweet. I need to get myself to Pokemon Center. Now it's time to travel to the top of the mountain. Now it's time to heal. Dang. Yeah, it is a little after 10. So I'm going to be ending it here. But we play Pokemon every Wednesday. So we'll be playing more next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to see who's